How's it going, everyone? And today we're going to talk about E3. Yeah, E3 2017. Now, basically what's going to happen is here, I don't want it to be very long, but it's going to go long. I just want you guys to know. First of all, and then second of all, there's also a playlist of all the videos, not all the videos that I watch, but any content creator that I subscribe to, it'll be in this playlist. And my video will be first, and then everybody else's will be after. And I took some of their opinions, and then I also watched a lot of E3 live stuff, which I have that playlist of E3 live of the YouTube stuff that I watched too. So I watched a good bit of stuff through them. So go show them guys some love and watch their channels. And if you watch their stuff, any of their videos, just say, hey, Billkeyz sent you or Billy sent you, which is cool. So it will be very long, this video. I'm gonna edit it, I'm gonna put some stuff in there. That's my goal once I get it all down packed. So first thing we want to start out is I would like to say that there's multiple things here. I'd like to say that Call of Duty, the stuff that I watched, did a great job. Yes, I am a fanboy, but they did a great job. Now, I didn't watch a lot of the press conferences and stuff like that because I feel that it is all about the games. So I printed a list of games from the IGN thing. And then what I'm going to be basically doing is I'm going to go over the list of games, and as I go through them, the ones I just stuck out to me, I'm going to just say a little briefly thing about it. Then I'm going to go over the games that I would want to buy from the list. So some of these games I'm going to name, you know, like Sea of Thieves. I'm not getting that game. Well, it's Xbox exclusive, but I wouldn't be buying that game. I can't get it. So there's no point in me talking about it. So we're going to go over the games of the list. I'm going to highlight the games that I want to get. Highlight the games that I know of, and then I'm going to the games that I want. I'm gonna highlight those games. I've talked about the playlist, so that's good. What's this says right here? Also, I have some index cards of a few special games, and then also on the back I have a couple of questions that I would have asked them at the show, and then you guys can also put questions down at the bottom in the comments what questions you would ask them, or did we miss, did I miss something, or did I not miss something? That's really what I'm looking at there. One thing I learned about E3 when guys are in, I'm gonna get a cup of Joe, Iron Man. Are you an Iron Man or Civil War or Captain America? One thing I learned about E3 is that these guys, they don't give a lot of information, and I understand there's games that are coming out 2020. Maybe, I don't know. But anything coming out next year in 2018, I don't know, does that build the hype? That's really, like, there's a lot of things that I wish you guys, that you're gonna have to comment on the bottom, but does that build up the hype for you guys or not? Like, don't we want to know everything possible? You know, that's why I feel like Call of Duty crushed it. Like, they pretty much answered everything that the guy asked. The other companies, they're like, okay, so this is blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I understand there's a secret. I understand like I said, there's a hype train that builds up to it, but the more us as gamers know, the better. But also on the same side, there could be one thing that throws you guys off that would make you upset, which is kind of, I understand that. So, also, one thing I did want to say, there's a couple things about press conference that I did want to talk about. There's not many things. So, first thing, there wasn't much VR. And I'm not a big VR guy, but I really want on my PlayStation, I really want to get a VR helmet. And I mean, I'm veering towards that. It is on my list of things to get. It's not on the top of the list, but it is on the list of things to get. Xbox One X, I really want one. But spending $500 on an Xbox, it's just, when I play a lot of games, but I barely can play everything I need to now. I know it's not what I'm looking at, so that's kind of where we are with that. So hopefully you guys can, I don't know what y'all guys think of the Xbox One X. Price tag's okay, price tag's not okay, I don't know. Also, what is your favorite indie game developer? When I was watching all this, I really got we have a lot of indie game developers, which I'm very, very proud of, that we live in a world that we can do indie games, and people can, you know, like Rocket League and games like that can become super popular. You know, of course, everyone hopes to probably be the next Rocket League, but it's the passion and the heart that are put into games that people love to do, and that's where a lot of the games from back in the day came from. You know, and isn't it awesome that we live in a world where, like, all this video game information is back in the 90s, I'm old enough to know the 90s. If you didn't have a magazine, there was no, when the internet first came out, video games there was no info. There was really info on it and things like that. So that is my introduction to everything that I talked about. And let's get into the game list. I am doing a video. So what's up, buddy? Yeah, no, I'm doing a video.
Why do you put them up there?
Because people can see. So we're gonna go over some games here.
What's up, everyone? Me, Bradley.
That's Bradley. We're talking about E3. All right, I'll talk. Close the door. So there we go. So we're gonna go over this list, and then I'm probably gonna do a part 2 where I go over games individually. So okay, so Assassin's Creed Origins. It looks like it's gonna be in Egypt. And if I miss a game that you guys want to talk about, please feel free to let me know. So this Crackdown Part 3, not my style, but that seems to be a big game that everybody talks about. Big, huge game that everybody's talking about. Where are we at here? So we have Days Gone, which is awesome. The guys from Days Gone get a pretty good job on their interview. But it's just what it is. Detroit Beyond Human, dude. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to say, but that game's gonna be sweet. Far Cry 5, love it. We have the whole Doom VR and Far Cry VR. I'm not really stressed over too much because it's the same game. So we have Forza 7, which is a Xbox. That's a flagship game. God of War. The new God of War looks very interesting. Like I said, it's on my other game list, so I'm gonna go a little bit more in detail with that. Just Dance 18, which I put on here that I really thought was cool. They got Horizon Zero Dawn, some kind of DLC, which is very interesting. They got feature of Switch. I don't know. I gotta attach my little controller to my foot, and be like, so just like that too. So Lawbreakers, I think, is going to be a very underrated game of the year. Very good game that's going to come under the radar. Middle Earth: Shadows of War, which I just finished playing parts of Shadows of Mordor because I'm going to be streaming that this week. Exciting. Capcom versus Infinity, whatever that is, because I didn't like it. I got mad. I downloaded the demo and I got mad because I couldn't record it with the PS4. So Elgato is coming soon. So let's see. We have, excuse me. What do we have here? We have Madden, which is going to be interesting. We have Minecraft, which is coming, NBA Live. I'm a huge sports fan guy. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm a huge sports fans. Pokemon to Switch. I should have looked it up, but they didn't have too much information. Whatever the Pokemon game that's going to come out, I'm going to get it because my son won. That's the main reason. One of the top reasons I bought the Switch. That and Odyssey thing. Red Dead Redemption. I don't think they talked too much about Red Dead Redemption. I didn't hear a lot of people bring up that. I don't think they had much of nothing. Rocket League. Something about Rocket League. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves probably gonna be game of the year next year. I want to state that for the record. So. What do we have here? So we have a few games. Of course, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's hope they do a good job on this one. If you just make it like Battlefront, I'm sorry, I said Battlefield. Battlefront 1 and 2 from PS1, that'd be awesome. The Crew 2, which I heard a couple people talk about, which I'm very excited. I don't know if it's going to be free or not. That's going to be interesting to see. Elder Scrolls Online, Morrowind or whatever. You're not suckering me into that. Also, Destiny 2. I'm not even talking about that because I'm not getting that game. I'm not supporting that. I'm doing a whole separate video about that. So, but I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Evil Within 2, which I like. I have the first Evil Within. I just can't play because I get scared like a little girl. Let's see, the Uncharted stuff I'm not stressed over, and Wolfenstein: The Colossus. So if I missed any games, guys, let me know down at the bottom. And hopefully you guys enjoyed part 1 of my E3 wrap up 2017, and stay tuned for part 2.